with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Mr. Showtime's the kind of fighter who you just know has no self-doubts. Look at the way he's making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it in his eyes. Bazooka's almost giving you the feeling here that he's completely indifferent to all the pressure. I mean, this is a guy that's been there, done that, and he couldn't care less about the pressures that are in front of him.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mr. Showtime. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of San Antonio, Bazooka Barrios.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Teddy, this has the feeling of a fight that very much looks like it'll be a chess match.
Yeah, this is a Bobby Fischer type fight, no doubt about that. It's a matter of who moves their pawn, and each guy doing a real careful job and a thoughtful job before they touch those pieces.
Many may believe that in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, that he who has more power wins. But in a way, is it as simple as saying he who has more fundamentals wins?
Yes, absolutely. He who has a missile to get that bomb to the target, he's going to win.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Bazooka. Mr. Showtime's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Good 1-2 by Mr. Showtime. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good right hand. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. End of round one. Mr. Showtime's good, clean, and effective punching damaged his opponent in that last round.
Easy. Don't take a break with this guy. Nice and relaxed. You're in control, all right?
Listen, you need to create more counts, okay? Slip his punch, then throw it straight right down the middle.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Mr. Showtime showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Hooks to the head. Body shot, left hand. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Mr. Showtime. Solid uppercut. Commits to the straight right. Mr. Showtime's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Nice combination by Mr. Showtime. Halfway through round number 2. Unable to connect by Mr. Showtime. Bazooka's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. And Mr. Showtime's ripped by an uppercut. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change into the piggy bank because it's going to add up. Well, body punches add up.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Able to land the hook to the head.
Listen, you get caught up. You get caught up, and fighting is fight. Focus on it.
And round number 3 is underway. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Mr. Showtime. Up top with the right hand. And he's holding. Not able to land the headshot. Scores with the combo to the head. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Mr. Showtime's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? 90 seconds to go here in this round. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Mr. Showtime swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Mr. Showtime.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Now a well-placed hook to the head. Good block. Very accurate with the overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. And we come to the end of the round.
You're in control of this fight. But don't get careless out there. Keep boxing smart. You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself.
So round number 4 is underway. Mr. Showtime's been looking very good early on. Teddy, you have him up 3 rounds to 0.
I think that's the only way you can have it right now, although I've thought that before, and the judges see it a different way, but he's been aggressive and he's been effective.
Good way to finish the left hook to the head with the uppercut. Mr. Showtime's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcased there. His hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
And he engages in the clinch. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Mr. Showtime's left working well that time. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. overhand right can be so effective. Mr. Showtime's left now getting into the mix. Bazooka's jacked up by an uppercut. Mr. Showtime's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. He's committed to that left hand and it's working out. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Bazooka's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he had to do is now make the adjustment.
Mr. Showtime's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well. His opponent is damaged. Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. And now he's targeting upstairs. Mr. Showtime's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Now hugging on the inside. A stabbing right hand by Mr. Showtime. Mr. Showtime's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Bazooka's tagged by that powerful hook.
There you go.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Bazooka's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Look at that combination by Mr. Showtime. Mr. Showtime's doing really well on the outside. Nice work, the left hand to the head. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel. The timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Bazooka. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Mr. Showtime's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Mr. Showtime's got speed, no doubt about it. You can see his ability to land combinations with ease.
Yeah, but what you want to see now is how effective he is down the road with that speed. Does he place his punches? Is he intelligent with that speed?
Accuracy with that uppercut. That is a strong uppercut there. For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Mr. Showtime. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And round 6 comes to an end. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eyes shuts closed like that, everything changes.
The one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mr. Showtime. Nice work with the uppercut. Just grabbing onto his opponent. Bazooka's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He soared well after being hit himself. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Bazooka's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Watch that! Fires off the hook. Look at that. Combo lands to the head. And Mr. Showtime's jammed by an uppercut. And banging away he goes. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
1, 2.
And that's the end of round 7.
How do you feel?
Bazooka's down on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8. Worse than that, though, this is almost a crime. Has he even tried? He's got tons of energy left. Has he even asked himself if he can get in a better position?
No, somebody needs to remind him that this is not horseshoes. You know, you don't get points for getting close to that peg. You got to get to the peg.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. A little head hunting with the right. Mr. Showtime showing us a side that we haven't seen before, and obviously the knockdown brought that about.
Yes, it did, and he's hoping that right now that it confuses his opponent. Don't be so sure he's going to stay with this, Joe. He might just be doing it for a diversion tactic. You know, just to survive right now, maybe buy him a little bit of time, confuse his opponent, keep his opponent at bay, and then go back to what he knows best.
Wow! And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Good job of getting out of that corner. That makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Mr. Showtime's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
See how he targets that hook?
Get after it!
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. And this round comes to an end. Bazooka's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
A little defense turns to offense by Mr. Showtime. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Clinching his opponent. Nobody likes to see that. Nice work with the overhand right. Not able to land the uppercut. Bazooka's got a little something coming back at him. A counterpunch scored.
Kick loose, kick loose.
Nice work.
And he ties up on the inside. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Bazooka. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Mr. Showtime sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid. You know, stay with your identity. Just make sure that you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
Good block by Bazooka.
Kick loose, kick loose.
It's tough to assess, but Bazooka's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Left hook to the head, and a right uppercut as well. And Mr. Showtime's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Good combination to the head. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Scores with the uppercut. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Bazooka's well off the mark that time. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. That's it. It's over. Fight is over. And Mr. Showtime's night is over. The cut causes the end of the fight. He is TKO'd.